Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorn. I'm sorry, y'all. Eating some candy. People who do things to you or say things to you that they know it bothers you, and they know that they can get a reaction out of you by saying or doing whatever it is that they say or do. They feel a sense of being superior when you react to what they say or do. They feel like they have control over you. And in reality, if they can get you to respond, they do. To be real. You know, when you yell, when you scream, when you argue these people down, when you cry, it makes these people feel powerful. If they provoke an emotional reaction out of you, what it does, it distracts them from their own insecurities and it boosts their low self esteem. These are insecure, jealous people. They don't have the ability to feel empathy or care about what can happen if you push a person too far. They don't care about that because they don't have the ability to care. You know, they don't care about how far they actually push somebody whose emotions are unstable and what can really happen. They don't care. And these are people who experience trauma, abuse, and they have been bullied in their life. What they do to you, that is a learned behavior. Let's talk about it. Hey Capricorns, what's up? I'm Net. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. So Capricorn, this is your reading, but this reading will not and cannot resonate with every single Capricorn who press play. If it don't apply, let it fly. If it don't fit, don't try to force it to. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to say a protection incantation over your reading real quick, Capricorn, before I get started. My power is not of this world. The Most High give me permission to trample on all my enemies. All evil entities, spirits, and energies are condemned from this reading. You are not welcome here. And with my sovereign authority, I send you back to your source from which you came. Ashe, ashe, ashe. The title of this video, woo, this is personal. Somebody wants to push you to an emotional breakdown. Let's get into the starting energy of the reading. Starting energy of the reading for Capricorn. And again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the videos. Tell your friends and family about She Got Them Tarot cards if they're into tarot card readings and zodiac signs, so our channel can grow. Tell them they will love it over here. Also, if you're not a Capricorn and you're a cross watcher, thank you for supporting the channel all the same. I do appreciate you. One more shuffle. Starting energy of the reading for Capricorns. All right, let's see what y'all got here. All right, so I'm going to do a little cartomancy, which is just using a regular card playing deck. Let's see what y'all get. Y'all have the Ace of Diamonds, the King of Diamonds, and Seven of Clubs. You're dealing with a powerful and successful, older but handsome, light-skinned businessman who you could be in business with, but he's trying to mix business with pleasure. The energy is like he's pushing up on you and it's making you feel uncomfortable. You need the money. It's good money, but you don't want him in that way. You just want to do business. Now you feel trapped in this romantic situation with this man. He's the type who will make sure nobody else does business with you. If he can't have you the way he wants you, he'll make some phone calls and make sure nobody else will do business with you. Because like I said, he's a powerful man with money. Let's get into your first oracle messages. First set of oracle messages for Capricorn. First set of oracle messages for Capricorn. One more shuffle. First set of oracle messages for Capricorn. With this deck, every time I pull these cards for y'all, the messages are so, not even just y'all, the other zodiac signs too. That's why I don't use this deck like that. I created this deck myself, but I'm like, what? I don't know. But the cards say there's somebody around you who ran into some money, a new job, a lost check, a promotion, or pay increase. This could be a man who loves his mama, because the song Dear Mama by Tupac is out here. I don't know if this is this businessman I was just talking about, or if this is somebody different. But this person is also a devil worshiper who feels like karma cannot touch him, and also someone who finds quality time for his wife, kids, and family. So this could be a married man, even though he's pushing up on you. It could also be a woman. Take what resonates. I'm getting Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, and Virgo energy. Let's get into your second set of oracle messages. Second set of oracle messages, Capricorn. Second set of oracle messages for Capricorn. One more shuffle. Second set of oracle messages for the Capricorns. All right, I got a few messages for you, Capricorns. First message: whatever you like to do, write, paint, crafts, just be creative. Don't judge yourself too hard. Don't be so hard on yourself like, oh, I didn't do this right. Oh, this looked ugly. Oh, don't do that. Let your creativity flow. The next card says find inspiration, beauty, and wisdom in everyday life. Whether you find it in people, in art, in nature, because inspiration fuels your spiritual growth. And the last card is about the power of being self-aware. Writing in a journal about your thoughts, your emotions, your actions to deepen your understanding of self. Okay? All right. Let's get into your third oracle message. Third oracle message for Capricorn. What is the third oracle message for Capricorn? One more shuffle. Third oracle message for Capricorn. Let's see here. And the card says bullseye, focus. You have a goal that requires complete focus. It could be a test that you have coming up, or a professional goal that you're close to reaching. It will take self-discipline, planning properly, and time management to be successful at whatever it is you're trying to do. Or you could have your eye on somebody who you find attractive, but be careful not to become overly focused on anything or anybody to the point of obsession, or to the point that it becomes a distraction, because that's how you're going to miss your mark. Okay. Minimize the distractions. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Let's get into the last part of your reading, the tarot. Let me check the sound real quick to make sure we're good. And we are good on the sound. All right, let's get right into it. Messages that I need to relate to Capricorn. What are the messages that I need to relate to Capricorns? One more shuffle. Messages that I need to relate to Capricorn. Y'all have the King of Cups reversed, the Tower card, the Page of Pentacles, Death card, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The first thing I see is somebody emotionally manipulating you, using their emotional influence on you to control you in some way. Somebody who likes to dominate people. It could be a man, but it doesn't have to be. It could also be a woman in masculine energy. This Tower card is making me feel like because you are fully aware that this person is emotionally manipulating you, a hard truth is hitting you about the type of relationship you thought y'all had. Not a romantic relationship. It could be anybody. Your a relationship with a family member, your parents or parent, uh, co-worker, whoever. It doesn't have to be romantic all the time. And I'm not that deep into love readings. I'll do them, but it ain't everything ain't about love. Okay. So, like I was saying, a hard reality is hitting you about the type of relationship you thought you had with this person. Pretty much, you're realizing as long as this person could have emotional control over you for their selfish benefits, y'all was cool. But the minute you stood up for yourself, it was a big problem. And y'all had another reading with these like similar messages. That's honestly what I see here, though. And that just lets you know that you did right by standing your ground. You could be pursuing a new learning opportunity, attending seminars, some kind of courses, or college, trade school with the Page of Pentacles here, learning a new skill on a job like apprenticeship. Some of y'all could be on internship or externship, possibly in school for finance management. Take what resonates. Yeah, your life is going in a different direction. A major shift is happening in your life that's causing you to think differently, move differently. What you're interested in is changing. Your goals are changing. What you want out of life is changing. You're not dealing with people or being in situations that no longer serve your highest good. You're willing to embrace change and make room for something better in your life by ending the old unbeneficial things. Very, very good, because this is a Capricorn who's making some progress, because I believe I did a reading for y'all previously, I don't know when, where y'all were resisting change. Okay, so this is a Capricorn who's making some progress. So many people fight this process. This is a big deal that you're willing to do this, Capricorn. It's so much easier not to fight life changes, ain't it? Because I keep saying life is going to life. It ain't nothing we can do about it. Okay, absolutely. You have learned to walk away from people and situations you're emotionally invested in that are not for your highest good, that don't benefit you in any way, and that you cannot grow or learn from. You're looking for something more deeper and more meaningful in life. I'm trying to tell you, Ten of Swords is an ending, closure, when a cycle with somebody has reached the breaking point. And you are thinking back on all the backstabbing, all the betrayal, knowing it's time to move on, though. You're still hurt, but it only made you smarter and more aware of how people are, of the motives of people, and it made you stronger. It's somebody who want to keep you in a toxic cycle. They want to make you argue with them and make you upset to get your emotions unregulated. This is a demon. This is an energy vampire. Somebody who wants your emotions so messed up that you move through life with no purpose, because they probably don't have no life purpose. And then they talk about you to people like Capricorn ain't doing nothing with their life. I told you. I told you. Somebody who don't want you to move forward in life, don't want you to have any motivational progress. This is something personal somebody has against you, and I'm not seeing why. But just stick to your life purpose, stay focused, finish what you started. I think I told y'all this before too. Don't let this miserable person get you off track, okay? All right, let's get to the final messages. All right, here we go. Final messages of the reading for Capricorn. Final messages of the reading for Capricorn. One more shuffle. Final messages of the reading for Capricorn. All right, here we go. Okay. Y'all have the Ace of Cups. That is a very beautiful card. The Strength card reversed. Knight of Pentacles came out again, but this time it came out in the upright position. The Three of Cups reversed. The Eight of Swords. The Four of Swords reversed. The Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You do have people around you who genuinely love and care for you. With this Ace of Cups, you could be on a new self love journey as well. Some of y'all could be in a romantic relationship, a new romantic relationship. This is just you loving who love you, not letting a bad experience with somebody stop you from being a loving person, but also being smarter about who you surrender your emotions to. You doubt yourself and you doubt the strength that you have. Do not do that because manipulators can see that from a mile away. They're going to go in for the kill. You have to get a backbone. That is the best way that I can say it because people are going to be people and we cannot control that. The Knight of Pentacles came out again, but this time in an upright position, telling you to keep making long term goals, stay consistent in whatever you're doing to reach success, stay committed to the process of building on something that will actually last and benefit you years and years from now. The growth is slow, but it's steady, so just be patient. When it comes to friends, Capricorn, when you're trying to do certain things in life, and these friends don't align with those things, it may be uncomfortable. You got to let them go. That's it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If they can't respect that you want better things for your life, they were never your friends from the beginning, especially when it comes to females. And everybody around you does not support you. They're just hanging around you to keep up with what you're doing. Us people in the spiritual community, we call them monitoring spirits. Get them weird whores from around you too, okay? When you're by yourself and you start thinking, you have a choice whether you allow negative thoughts to creep into your mind or if you allow positive thoughts to come into your mind. I'm picking up the energy from a Capricorn who is obsessed with thinking about negative things all the time. Things from the past or anything that make you sad and put you in a depressing mood. Why? When you have a choice to choose positive thoughts, why choose negative thinking? That's something you might want to start working on ASAP because that don't make sense. You put yourself in a mental prison when you don't have to. Like, why? Those kind of thoughts keep you up at night, making you lose sleep. Why is your thinking process like that? Don't you want to feel happy? Because if you do, then you have to think positive. If for some reason you choose to have all of these thoughts about who did you wrong, probably from 50 years ago, the past cannot be changed. I mean, does it make it right? No, but the past cannot be changed. So, how does thinking like that or thinking about something old that somebody did, how does that benefit you in any way right now? How does that contribute to your goals? This is where you have to do better, or people are not going to want to deal with you because nobody want to hear negative stuff all the time, sob stories all the time, stuff from centuries ago. Nobody want to hear that all the time. Every day, every person in this whole entire world turns a day older. You're getting older. It's time to heal and move on. Fight and push through those obstacles in life. Progress comes when you stay focused and have a clear mind. Now, listen, if somebody hits you up and be like, I have an opportunity for you to take a 2-year course, guarantee you employment as soon as you finish and get certified, but you have to work for us for at least a year. Now, how are you going to respond to that? Are you going to say, oh, I can't take this opportunity because 7 years ago somebody did something to hurt my feelings? Like, be for real. Nine of Wands is telling you you are stronger than you even know. You have warrior energy and you don't even know it, but you don't know how to tap into it. You came this far after everything you've been through in your life. Why stop now? I mean, you've been moaning and crying and complaining all the way to this point that you at right now, but you made it. So you know what? Keep on moaning, keep on talking about 50 years ago, keep on crying all the way to that boss position you're about to get. Okay? Go ahead and moan and cry and complain about 50 years ago all the way there. Just don't stop moving. Go ahead and cry and complain. Don't stop moving. Okay? Every bad experience you went through pushed you to this point of chasing success, whether you know it or not. Bad experiences can be very beneficial. Okay? Set boundaries, stay focused, and keep moving. Capricorns, that's your reading. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. Tell your friends and family that's into tarot card readings and zodiac signs about my channel. Tell them they will love it over here. Share and like the video so our channel can grow. If you're not a Capricorn and you are a cross watcher, thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you all the same. Make sure you come back because I'll be posting more readings. I'm out.